machine running. This is to us. Good stuff today. The press. The press. They look for everything, you know. They're looking for something. They got to be right. They got to be 100% right, because this is going to vindicate that the press is real and that Americans listen to them because they always put out the truth, which isn't the fact. The president's stepping off the plane, looks down to make sure he doesn't step off the wrong step and fall flat on his face. The news goes, ha, there he goes. He admits that he lost. Make sure to tell everybody, this is where he lost. And there's reports that he admitted that he lost. And I'm looking for the video. There's no video. Oh, it was a tweet. You believe that? You're an idiot. You're a complete idiot. Just stop watching my show. Just stop watching these videos, because you're a complete fucking idiot. But no, it's a long road. Got a long way to go. And let me tell you a story. This is a true story. About 4.5 years ago, I worked for this company and things were just ugly. At the end of it, I had to escape. It was one of those companies where you're working with them and it all seemed legit at first, but as things went on, I had to escape. It's the first job I ever had in my whole life, even in the military, that I had to escape because I wasn't happy. I couldn't believe that I was wrapped up in so much drama on something that was about this small. But they took me to court. They tried to silence me. They tried to do everything to make me regret leaving them, because they fired me. And then they didn't fire me. Then I quit and stuff like that. They were just putting out all this information that was wrong. And I was caught in this web of drama. And I tried to handle it myself. I tried to be a man. I'll handle this myself. I'll do my own legal paperwork. And it was just push and shove, nudge, nudge, nudge. And it was just getting worse and worse for me. And I couldn't sleep. I just couldn't sleep. It was just, every day I was being bombarded with something by these guys, because they just knew they had me, or they felt they had me or something. And I didn't know what was going to happen. And the funny thing is, it wasn't about money, and it wasn't about power or position. It was about control. They wanted control. And if I had kept doing the things that I thought were the right things to do, I probably wouldn't be doing this show. I probably wouldn't be working in movies. I probably wouldn't have been doing anything, because I was so afraid. And that's what they had me. They had me afraid, so scared over nothing. One day I was talking to a friend, and she told me, get a lawyer, David. Let a lawyer handle this. And so I did. I got a lawyer. And the minute he took my case and made the first phone call to that company, everything just dropped. Everything dropped. They couldn't contact me anymore. They couldn't say things to me anymore. They couldn't send me letters or anything. It all went to him. He's like, let me take care of these guys. Let's do this the right way. And then we had a court date. And he had a plan. He actually had a plan. And it was a legal plan. And we went to court the first time, and he told the judge, hey, this. And he was such a great guy. And when we walked out of there and he puts his hand around me and says, don't worry about it, because the next time we go to court, this is all going to be over. This is all going to be over. And no one had been talking like that to me for 2 years. I was in fear for 2 years. Dramatic fear. 60 days later, I think it was 90 days later or something like that, we went back to court, and the judge made her decision, like right there. And the company that was suing me was like, hey, wait a minute. You're not listening to us. She goes, no, I've read everything here. And the company was like, well, can we talk to them first before, and the judge was like, sure, I'll give you a couple hours. Before you know it, this company was settling with me. And they settled. Because they didn't want this on the record that they got beat. It was such a great feeling. It was such a great feeling. And I stepped out of there, a free man. A free man. Vindicated. Vindicated. That's why I know Trump isn't giving up. And that's why I know he's going to win, because there's a lot of voter fraud out there. And people who are just, no, he's wasting his time. No. You're the complete idiots. You're completely missing the point of this election. Americans have spoken, and they have the right to know what the fuck's going on. Whether it's a program, whether people mailed in ballots illegally, there's a system. Because I don't want to be that guy driving down the highway late one night, going 68 miles an hour. And people are zooming past me here in the state of Texas in their big ass 4-wheel trucks. And I get pulled over because I didn't use a clicker to change to merge lanes. You get pulled over, what do you say? You didn't notice the 4-wheel drives going like 100 miles an hour past me? Well, I was not really. I was looking down eating my donut. When I looked up, I saw you, and you were going 3 miles over the speed limit. Okay? And people wonder why the real lawbreakers get away with shit. America, here in this fortress of solitude, we will look for the answers together. We'll find the answers and make history the right way. And that's what it's about. So for all you people that are on the same path as I, it doesn't matter whether you're Democratic or Republican, doesn't matter. It's got to be done the right way. Let's drink to that. Because we can't be put down in the history books as the generation that voted for a fucking idiot, a senile pedophile, and his crooked ass son into power because we let people cheat. And cheating's been happening for years. This isn't the first time. It's just that the Democratic Party found out, hey, we can really cheat and no one's going to check. Because it's funny that none of the votes that are being found are for who? Are for President Trump. They're all for Biden. That's impossible. It's an impossibility that is the number two way above guessing. And we must move on. Just like me, I have to move on. And certain platforms are not going to be airing this video anymore because I choose not to use the other platforms. So if you're watching this now and you're not on that old platform, there's a lot of bad information going out and I don't have time for it. And it's a lot quieter over here on this side of the platforms, on the internets. There's not so much drama, not so much fake news. It's not all conservative either because I don't listen to any of that shit either. So it's just a lot quieter. I can view the people I want to view and laugh. And the whole Corona thing, man, if that isn't government control, if you're out there running out to get brand new masks and shit because you're panicking, that's what they want you. This is the news media and the government working together. If you haven't seen the movie V, the guy with the mask, if you have V for Vendetta, if you haven't seen it, perfect illustration of how the government and the news work together. And that's what's going on right now. There's a huge panic. All these numbers just suddenly going through the roof. And then when Biden takes over and he forces a 30-day mandate and shuts everybody down for Christmas on January 1st, coronavirus is gone. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? And that's where we were about a week ago. Go back to my videos. Where was coronavirus? Suddenly there's a quietness, and then boom, all these numbers are put up. There's people dying in the streets. It's all over. It's everywhere. And if you look at the maps where all the states that are shutting down, they're all blue states. They're all shutting down. They're all going to shut down because this is a plan. Don't fall for it. Team America, we got a country to take back. This is a country to control. We've got to shut down the media and put something in the works that reports the real news. God bless us. Welcome to Monday. Smile that big smile. Go to work. If you're going to get ready to shut down, hold on. You have the balls. Hold on. David for Team America and all the patriots in the world. See you tomorrow.